ABML, or the new name ABTC, has been one of those companies that I really want to succeed. I believe in company's mission and I believe in the need of their existence. EV revolution, or as I call it, auto evolution, is only going to get more aggressive from where we are right now. And I believe that we will have Tesla alone produce close to 10 million cars per year in the next 10 years, just by Tesla. Now, given the need, given the magnitude, it only makes sense for companies like ABTC or Redwood Materials to be hugely successful. But demand alone cannot make a company successful. It's the execution of the plan what makes the company successful, and it's the right people who executes the plan which in turn makes company successful. I was glad to see Doug Cole leave the company because we need brains like Ryan Meltzer to run the company and do the necessary and what it takes to push forward. Well, he did, and that is what we are covering today. Along with that, I'm also covering few concerns that I have or I see in the company which all of us investors should pay attention to. Again, my opinion only, entertainment purposes only. So let me share my screen and show you what recent changes happened which I really liked about ABTC and what are few concerning things that I'm noticing about ABTC. Okay, so let's talk about the good thing first. So we saw a flood of good news recently with ABTC, and let's start in order. Number one, ABTC raised $39.1 million in equity financing to seed their construction and some part of the pilot production plant. This is great news, but there is something else which is interesting and we have not heard in a long time. So in the press release, Ryan Meltzer is talking about ABTC to be listed on NASDAQ. Again, right here it says, this is where we are paying attention to. I'm going to enlarge it. It says that, the pricing structure expected of a company which plans to be a NASDAQ listed security right here. So in my opinion, they still have a way to go because they have to satisfy few NASDAQ rules. Google NASDAQ 5505B and you will see what they have to do to satisfy few conditions, which is not looking possible for at least next few months. Number two, we got some good news that ABTC will be partnering with Global Energy Metals. Basically, ABTC will be providing the tech to Global Energy Metals for the extraction, which is a great news because ABTC needs to be really a tech company or tech-heavy company so that other companies can use the technology, which in turn makes huge revenue and great multiple for ABTC. Number three, we saw an article where ABML or ABTC has secured claims of about 6,100 acres of land right here. And I'm sure everybody who's watching this video, you probably know ABML and you have seen this news, that they want to do trials and internal assessment of these resources. And if successful, then they will have an exclusive option to purchase the land. We'll see how it goes. Now, number four, very interesting, which is very recent, is that ABML or ABTC now have a YouTube channel. And this is what my problem was before, that they were not very forthcoming. And even in my early videos, I mentioned how they need to be out there and educating the investors. Well, now they have their own channel in case you did not know about it. And in that 20-second video, they showed how close they are in putting the structure up to get the pilot plant started. Amazing news for the investors. Now, this is all good news, and we saw the stock go up a bit in the past few weeks. Then it came back down. I like ABML or ABTC a lot and what they are trying to achieve, but there are few things which I would like to point out, and that is purely for sharing purposes, so we all can plan accordingly. Okay, so what's going on is, so every time the stock hits a $50 or a $60 price point, it faces resistance. If you see over here, this is $62 right here or $65, and you can see it just comes down, try to touch again, comes down, touch again, come down, and then actually touches and then comes back down. So this is really weird that anytime the price goes above like $50 to $60, it faces a downward direction and then it comes down. So I started to look more into it, and this is what I found. So this is all insider selling that you see over here. The green dots are insider buying and the red dots are insider selling. So anytime the stock touches about $50 to $60 range, they all come in together for some reason and then they sell, and then all of a sudden the stock price comes down. Now, the next screen shows all the insider holding for ABTC. Right now, Uncle Doug, he still holds about 18 million shares of ABTC. Then Ryan Meltzer, about 12 million. Then we have William Hunter, about 11 million. And then few others, 9 million and 2 million. Still, a lot of shares are being held by the insiders, and Doug Cole actually recently got another 2 million shares right here. I think that was his deal of leaving, that Ryan said, you know what, take this 2 million share and go. Again, my opinion only, entertainment purposes only, please. Okay, so then he still holds about 18 million share. Next, what I did was I pulled the volume and the price the shares were sold. As you can see, anytime the share hit $60, right here is $1.61 right here on 9/27, the volume goes up, 3 million shares traded. Then before that, if you can see over here, 8/27, $63, boom, 10 million shares got traded. So anytime whenever the volume hits $50 to $60 mark, there is an uptick in the volume as compared to regular days. So I feel that these insiders, when they see the price go up a certain price point, they come in and they sell. Now, some of that could be a scheduled sell. That means they have it already mapped that, okay, we are going to sell on this date. But of course, it could be just a chance. But I'm seeing the pattern more and more that anytime the price hit $50 to $60 range, the volume increases or the uptick in the volume increases. Right here, $61, 3 million, $54, 3 million, so otherwise, usually it's like 2 million, 1 million, 2 million, 1 million, and anytime we see a up price, we all of a sudden see more volume traded. Like right here, $59, 6 million shares were traded. So we have to keep an eye out and see anytime, next time when the price reaches $60 and $50, do we see this kind of insider selling? Because then it'll confirm that yes, they're waiting for the price to come close to $2 and they're offloading some of the shares. And still, as I said, they have a lot of shares still being held, especially by Doug Cole, Ryan Meltzer. Ryan Meltzer, we don't mind, he's the CEO, but Doug Cole, he can offload the share anytime he see the price go up, if there is no arrangement there, of course. So this company has never been more exciting. And as with the new CEO and also the construction starting in few days, I feel we long-time investors, yes, I bought few shares back in 2020, are going to see some green days, but not in 2021, and maybe towards third quarter of 2022 is what my expectation is, when we actually see the company generate some revenue. Let me know in the comments if you have any update on the company and also at what price and how many shares you hold, because I know that some of us got the stock for like few cents, which is amazing. Not me. I didn't buy it for cents. Trust me, I would be the first one to tell everyone. But some of you guys, I think, have gotten this stock for a really, really good price. I hope I provided some value, and if you liked the video, then hit the like button and consider subscribing so we can reach out to more ABML lovers. As always, an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.